Ekedimisseke in the red against the hometown hero Salvatore Prahin in the blue.
70-kilo weight class, the lightweights in action. Well, Josue flat-footed, staying in front of his opponent. Ooh.
Nice two-punch combo there from Colmar's own.
Oh, going with an uppercut. That missed, but that was scary quick.
That was an uppercut from hell, I'll tell you that. You could feel it coming from the bottom floor. I like the movement and footwork and fakes from Prahin so far. He's really gauging the reactions of his opponent.
Covering up nicely, Josue. And now starting to feel the power of the body shot. And asking for more. You know what that means? That means he felt it.
Yeah, and honestly, you could see with that left hook to the body, the way that Misseke's right arm dropped, that was an instinctive reaction there. So, sure, he might have shrugged it off, but definitely he felt it.
A lot of feints on the part of Prahin. Trying to make Josue react, but taking everything like a champ, everything in the guard.
And so far, they're both dancing to Prahin's beats. He's the one making everything happen right now. Miseke is just reacting to everything.
I mean, just look at the feet of Josue Ekedimisseke, completely flat-footed, just looking to maybe react to the attack of Prahin. Of course, it's going to be easy to read, because with that foot position, you're going to lose a lot of speed.
Now the straight shots from Prahin really landing nicely. Miseke, he's got some decent leg kicks, but I'd like to see some more punches land as well. And the way that he covers up, he does leave himself open for uppercuts and potential body shots as well.
I think it's just a question of time, unfortunately, because he's not even doing anything. He's basically reacting to what Salvatore is doing. A lot of feints still from the man from Colmar, and now making him feel the power.
And I feel like the body kicks are there for Prahin. Whenever he wants them, I'm sure he could land one. If he were to go 1-2 and then body kick, I'm pretty sure it would land.
Maybe also that's a decision from his corner, you know, keep it standing, keep it with the hands, maybe in the first 2 minutes, in the first round maybe.
I gotta say, I don't really
staying one-dimensional basically in his offense also.
Yeah, and I don't really understand the tactics from Miseke right now. I mean, he's loading up on these power shots, but he's not setting them up. Oh, nice combination there from Prahin. And big reactions being scored every time that Prahin fakes as well. I would love to see Prahin dig to the body as well.
It's coming. Don't worry, Sebastian.
Would like to see him unleash his inner Canelo and land one of those left hooks to the body.
You see changing levels, and now those are starting to land on the chest of Josue.
And of course, that will open up the head as well. So, I mean, it all kind of complements each other. You know, you go high, you start to get your opponent to react to those shots, and then opens up the body. You go lower, then you just sort of change areas.
But look at Josue. He's smaller. He doesn't seem as powerful as his opponent. Doesn't seem as hungry either. And you got this Salvatore Prahin in front of you, just almost shivering in aggressiveness. Just being super, almost impossible to control. Just a question of time. You can feel he's like a ticking time bomb, basically.
Yeah, it seems almost as if Miseke hasn't really left first gear yet. Like, he hasn't found his timing, he hasn't found his rhythm.
And the referee's asking for some action on Josue's part. He did try those low kicks like 5 or 6 times in this round. They're a little bit snappy, but they're not making any damage. And finally, some reaction.
That was a decent blitz, but I mean, I'd like to see more.
It's a 3-punch combo, Sebastian. We're just, I think you and I are hungry. We want Josue to fight back, basically. That's why we're getting excited for nothing, but he didn't do much.
Nice job there by Prahin, mixing things up.
Body, 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 please, body.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
He was right in front of us, and then we saw that big chunk of meat being exposed, and you wanted to hit it. Well, I don't really know what to say because, you know, we have this Josue Ekedimisseke. He's not doing much, but he's not getting hit too much either. Right now, he's covering up a lot. He doesn't seem to be too damaged, but he's not going to win. There's no chance that he's going to win this fight by doing this. But just, this is not a hard sparring. You got to tell him that this is a fight.
Yeah. Right? I mean, his high guard is working pretty well. The thing is, that's because it is such a high guard, the body is wide open, and I'm sure that Prahin's corner is going to tell him to start attacking it somewhat more now.
And you understand now with this attitude, this good-looking kid, Salvatore Prahin, nice style, and with a few finishes. I mean, he could become a big name in this division, sorry.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Josue was chosen for him to shine. And now is the time to shine. Round number 2.
We're seeing, right away, I feel like we're seeing better movement and reactions from Ekedimisseke. Moving forward a little bit, he's just generally more mobile, which is nice to see. That's the thing, sometimes fighters can take a little while to wake up.
Well, he could not be less mobile than in the first round, though.
Yeah.
And look at the leg of Prahin finally showing some redness. You see, the left leg is actually feeling those low kicks.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Those are great investments for the later rounds.
Match still 100% stand up position between the two.
Yeah, neither fighter either attempting a takedown or a trip or anything like that. And Ekedimisseke is coming off of a round 2 TKO loss in April of this year, so surely hungry to get back into it. But one wonders, has that perhaps put up a mental hurdle for him, but he's too afraid to open up. Oh,
speaking of being afraid, I don't know if you saw, but the way he buckled his leg, you can see that Prahin doesn't really like to feel those leg kicks.
Yep.
Maybe that's why you want to shorten the fight. Because that's really the weapon number 1 for Josue, continuing with those low kicks. He needs to focus on that. See?
Yep. But he needs to set them up. I mean, jab, jab, then leg kick, something like that. And now look, Prahin going to town. They're up against the cage. That's a nice left hook.
Don't drop your guard, Mr. Josue, or else you're going to be punished. Everything in the forearms, nothing too bad. They're asking Salvatore to be the first one on the attack all the time. Basically, you need to be the first one to punch and have your opponent react, not the other way around. Oof. Do it again, do it again. That's your lifeline, Josue.
But he's way too reactive as opposed to being proactive. I mean, he started off the second round doing well, but now, again, he's just kind of become a defensive shell, just absorbing the shots, throwing single leg kicks here and there.
Yeah, but it's been a pretty heavy pace also, said by Salvatore Prahin, so you got to give it to Josue because he hasn't done much, but also staying away from danger, even though he's been open and you've been begging for a long time for Salvatore to change levels and to attack the body, basically destroy his breath and force him to drop. Hasn't happened.
Oh. That's straight right off through there from Prahin by the looks of things.
He's being used as a human punching ball, Josue Ekedimisseke.
Oh, you could really hear that shot. I mean, I can see the frustration in the faces of Misseke's corner. They're really unhappy with how. Oh, see, that's true. He's got great power, but he leaves it at single shots.
Prahin still throwing some heavy shots to the face. Always focusing on the same parts, though. He wants to find an opening. See, going now with the uppercuts. Finally, the body.
I would love to see a kick come from Prahin, because when your opponent's just covering up like that, I mean, it's almost free play.
It's been a boxing match for Prahin. You do remember that there's some grappling going on sometimes in mixed martial arts, right?
I have
If I'm not
heard.
mistaken.
Allegedly there is.
15 seconds to go in the second round. Needs to finish strong. One last flurry. And the same deal as usual. It's a little bit better for Josue Ekedimisseke, but still frustrating. You want him to do more because you can see that he's got the heart.
Yeah, I mean, he's clearly tough as nails. He's eating those shots like a champ, but the offense just isn't there.
Well, the one thing he's got are those magnificent leg kicks.
Yeah.
He's dominating that part. The problem is he's not doing enough. And I think now that Salvatore Prahin is like a little bit wary of it, so he's a little bit scared. So every time he sees Josue do it, you can see that the step is just backing away, leaving, doesn't want to be hurt anymore. That one slipped.
Yeah. And surely some nerves for both fighters. I mean, for Prahin, he gets a completely different opponent, change in less than a week or something like that. And for Miseke, jumping in on short notice.
Yeah.
So one can understand somewhat that neither of them, or that there are some openings for both of them that aren't necessarily being exploited.
Third and final round, 5 minutes to go between Ekedimisseke and Prahin. Domination by the man in the white shorts. He's been more aggressive, throwing a lot of bombs. Nothing really landing heartily, but just a numbers game. I'd like to have those stats, the number of punches thrown by Prahin.
Yeah, compared to the moment of punches of Miseke, I mean, he has 100% landed more leg kicks than strikes, so.
There you go, finally he's responding.
But he's swinging kind of wide. I mean, his best shot there landed on the elbow of his opponent, which is, I mean, it hurts you more than him.
I was just happy to see him react, I was happy to see him do something, finally.
And I did read that Miseke normally fights at featherweight, which is kind of surprising. He looks like a stable lightweight in my eyes.
The Cameroon champion chosen as a victim today against Salvatore Prahin. Right now he's surviving and doing a great job not to stay away from danger, basically. No blood, no injury, no real damage on Josue Ekedimisseke.
I gotta say, I do love the striking defense for Prahin. He's great at kind of rolling with the shots and minimizing the damage by taking it on the shoulder, taking it on the guard. A nice right hook landed there.
So you're saying he's avoiding the power of Josue.
I mean, he looks just as handsome now as he did when he entered the cage, so yeah. I mean, a little bit of redness on the left side of his face, but that can be dismissed after 10 minutes with a good opponent. So, and those leg kicks are starting to add up, or even getting through to his rear leg now.
But he's reacting. Every time you see a professional fighter saying, okay, I'm not feeling it, what that means? That means he feels it. And the guys are overreacting in the corner of Prahin. They thought that this was the final flurry that was going to take down his opponent, but no. Josue is still around. spinning back fist, and now spinning at the peg with the knee to the face.
He's really pouring it on. The referee asking for some defense from Miseke there. You can see some defensive punches, but he needs more.
We see the blood now on the face of Miseke. I think his nose. I saw some drops of blood. See, he wants to finish him. Those knees. The human punching bag is going to be stopped if he doesn't defend himself. I think the referee is ready to interfere and just jump into the action.
The finish is so close.
Oh,
big
nasty!
knee!
Nasty knee to the face. Josue is going to be stopped. It's over!
Welcome to the Pro League, Salvatore Prahin. The Colmar crowd goes wild.
What a performance. We thought this was going to happen in the first round, but it took him 3 rounds to really find his right pace and just explode in the right moment. And that last flurry that lasted what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Super exciting.
Yeah.
Weight contest.
Mesdames et messieurs, le vainqueur de ce combat, le coin bleu, Salvatore!
It took him 3 rounds, but Salvatore Prahin getting his first professional win tonight.
Aux côtés de Salvatore, ici dans la cage. Salvatore au
We're here in the cage
troisième, on vous a
with
senti
Salvatore.
dominateur.
We felt you were really dominating in the third round. Nothing could stop you.
Ben, le fight, je savais qu'il allait se passer comme ça.
I knew the fight was going
Après,
to happen this
l'adversaire, il a
way.
été coriace. J'avais pas de doute sur le game plan ou
My
comment il allait se passer le
opponent
combat.
was really tough.
Mais
I didn't doubt my game
j'aurais pu
plan.
le finir avant, mais il a été très coriace.
I thought I was going to be able to finish him before, but he was really tough. The important thing is that it didn't go to the decision.
Et ici, à la maison, pour ce public exceptionnel,
So you're
un
here
petit mot
fighting at
pour
home.
notre Alsace.
Do you have something to
Merci à
say
tous ceux qui sont venus
to
me
your
voir, ma
friends in Alsace?
mes amis, ceux qui me regardent à l'écran? Ça fait super
My
plaisir.
friends, my family, big
Bien,
thank
merci
you
beaucoup.
everybody
On
watching.
va faire un maximum de bruit. Une dernière chose.
One last thing,
Premier combat professionnel.
first professional
Je fais
fight.
pas de chichi, carte préliminaire. Mais là maintenant, j'ai montré que moi j'ai rien à faire je suis un professionnel, j'ai
I
rien
don't
à
wanna
faire
be in
en
the
carte
prelims
préliminaire.
anymore.
Je suis pas un petit.
I'm
Donc
not a little guy.
j'espère que ça vous a
I'm
montré
not a baby. I
où
showed
elle est ma
you
place ce
that I
combat.
was a real killer. Next time I want to be on the main card.
Mesdames et messieurs, Salvatore Prahin.
Well, after a dominant first pro bout like that, and first pro victory, I'd say, hey, push him right up to the... Let him open up a main card somewhere against another solid lightweight prospect. I'm down for that.